So that's all very well, but it's difficult to try and do this sort of stuff. We're all really busy every day. We're all working flat out. I'm Tom Cunnington. I've been here for a while, and I can share some of the frustrations that we've heard about already today. However, I feel that this time it is different and that we can change. And I'm proud to be part of the senior management team here, just as I'm proud of the team I manage and of Bingham Bus Operations. We carry more people in the underground every day, more people than National Rail every day. We reach the parts that other services don't, connecting London and beyond. We've got the best ever reliability performance on the bus network since records began. Victoria Coach Station literally runs every day of the year 24/7, with 220,000 departures a year. And a new fact for me since Dial-A-Ride joined us, over 1,500 people a year get helped by our travel mentors that come with part of that team. I've got so much to deliver every day, as well as meeting the Mayor's transport strategy. So these are just some of our current priorities that you may have seen before. And we've got to deliver all of these, as well as I said, of doing our day-to-day job of keeping everyone safe and getting everyone to where they need to go to. We've got to increase patronage on the bus network, where it's reduced over the last few years. We've got to improve driver working conditions. We've got to deliver 42 toilets to support the bus network. We've also got to improve and replace the toilets at Victoria Coach Station. We've heard about air quality earlier. We've got to deliver the ultra-low emission zone in April next year. New vehicles on their way, I think, this week for Dial-A-Ride. The bus fleet's getting there as well. And carry on beyond that. We've got to keep on meeting our on-demand requests every week. We've got to stay safe. We've got to move forward with technology. We've got to help the MDT solution get fixed in the short term. We've got to deliver longer-term schemes like Future Bus Systems, which help us be smarter in the way we work in Palestra. We've got to stay safe, we've got to improve bus safety. We've got Vision Zero targets to hit. No one killed by a bus by 2030. No one killed or seriously injured anywhere on London's road network by 2041. And within all of that, we've got to stay cost efficient. In the past, money fixed things. Now there's no money. And we need to do things in a better, cleverer way in that circumstance. So we can't continue to deliver day in, day out and achieve the Mayor's transport strategy without changing the way we work together. How we make decisions, the way we behave to each other, and our relationships with colleagues across TfL. So, we want this to be a great place to work. Hopefully most of us feel that some of the time, and some of us more often. But how can we make it a great place all of the time for all of us and all of our teams? It's not something that Claire or we in the senior management team can wave a magic wand and make happen. We're all going to need to work together and adapt if we're going to get there. Or even just start to get there. And it won't be a quick thing. Over the years, our people scores have generally got worse, and it takes a long time to change culture, behaviours and engagement. But we do have to start, and what we as a management team have done ourselves over the last few months is to take a careful look at ourselves, how we behave and how we interact, what and how we need to change. It's a work in progress, and we hopefully you can begin to see some changes in the way we do work together. It's easy to look back at some of the things that have gone wrong in the past. In my recent team discussion after the Viewpoint Pulse survey, issues from several years ago were raised as concerns. We need to learn from those mistakes, but we can't go back and change those. That's what's happened back then. We're here now, and we need to look forward. We've got a new director, and I trust her. We've got a new and changed senior management team, and I trust them. And I hope you all begin to trust us. Just after Claire joined us, we spent some time, partly to explain to Claire how we worked. We're just trying to map out ourselves how we work, the governance, the decision processes that we go through, and the objectives that we have as a whole. We spent a day in a room in Palestra writing down all those things that we're doing, and we got a list of over 300 things within a day, and we probably missed a few as well. And the decision and the governance map of how those things were put into place was really complicated. So we spent some time going through what we need to deliver better or differently, and some of the things we have to change, how we can empower people to make decisions. We divided them up into 4 categories, and you may have seen these categories before if you've seen a TfL scorecard, under people, safety and operations, finance and customer. And in each area we've taken a long list of those deliverables and reduced it to 5 areas we believe should be our priority for change within the next 3 years to help us meet our ambition. Some of those are directly related to delivering the Mayor's Transport Strategy, but many more are about how we need to change to enable us to deliver them. There are many more things that we haven't put on that list of 5, as you can imagine, but they're the ones we think we need to focus on to make this a great place to work. The ways we need to change to empower ourselves at the right level to make decisions. The things we need to focus on to enable us to deliver a great service for our customers and help TfL deliver the transport strategy. What isn't on the lists is things over which we've got little or no control. What we do have is the things we believe we can change, and we'd like to talk you through those in some smaller groups in a moment. Under each category, we're going to tell you what the summary is and what each of the themes are, and then ask you from the list which you think is the most important or our highest priority to deliver to enable us to become a great place to work, and which you think is the least important or lowest priority. You'll have noticed when you came in, you've got colours on your badges, hopefully, which you may have noticed match the colours on the screen there. And when we start the breakout groups in a few minutes' time, we'd like you to start based on the colour on your badge. So if you've got a blue dot on your badge, starting off with people. And then move around between the 4 themes over the next hour or so. So as it says, they want to know what's the most important to you and what's the least important. In those rooms, there's also a place to put any, as you can see over there actually, on the wall there, parking lots of new ideas. If there's anything that you think we haven't got on the list that you think is important, on a post-it note, please put them on the new ideas piece there as well. And we also want your views as well on what you think we should be focusing on. It's also a chance during those breakout sessions to write down any questions you've got about what you've heard so far today, either on a post-it note or using Slido. If you haven't logged in yet, you can do in a moment. We'll go to those breakout sessions in just a moment's time. A reminder, by the way, the Slido is on the bottom of the screen there. We'll leave it there for a few minutes as well, and the Wi-Fi code too as well. So, before we go to the breakout sessions, I'll tell you where the breakout sessions are first of all. You know where they are now. So if you're starting off if you've got a blue badge and you're starting off with the people section, you're going to be in the back corner over there, and Liam and Roland are going to be leading that session. If you're doing operations and safety, so you're in red, it's that area over there, and Richard and James are taking that one forward. Finance, green, is going to be outside the room there, Helen and Joyce are leading that, and the customer is behind the partition at the back there, so out along the corridor through a door, and Alex and Rosie are leading on that one if you've got a blue dot, orange dot on your badge. But before we do that, because it's just gone 10:30, it's time for a coffee break, we think, before you can start doing that work. So, if you can all start moving back into the groups at 10:02.